Well, hello, all my amazingly beautiful Libra friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your tarot for today. Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Alright, so here's a quick disclaimer. This is a bonus read for August for you because I don't remember what your tarot reading was last night because I kept micro napping during the whole thing and I sleep talk. So you probably were like, wait, what the fuck is she saying? And I don't review my videos after posting it up. It's because I don't like the sound of my voice or, watching myself or anything. But, I don't know what was going on with our sign. So I decided because you're not the only sign that I micro-napped through. I micro-napped through Virgos and Scorpios and yours, and I'm so sorry. I was running on 27 hours of no sleep. And it's not because I chose not to go to sleep. It's just I was on this schedule where I woke up at 6 a.m. yesterday. Well, yesterday would be Saturday morning, 6 a.m., right? And then I had to go to work at 6 p.m., and then I didn't get off work till 6 a.m. So, yeah, I was 24 hours, and then I didn't go to bed an extra 2 hours after that because I was uploading videos, but, oh my God, that was horrible. And I was rushing through them so I can get you yours out because I've got a baby blanket to make also. So, yeah, there's that as well, and I only get a break every so often during my shift. And I'm on break time now. So I'm sorry about that reading from yesterday. Which will be anyway, I'm sorry. I don't remember it. And most of these readings, when I do them, I'm in the moment. And then after I'm done, I don't remember them after. So when you post comments, I try to remember what happened, but I don't. Not all the time. So I have to be refreshed sometimes. Because there's so much going on with so many signs. Like last week, holy hot damn, man. Everybody was feeling it last week. Holy shit, talking mushrooms. The energy was horrible. But everybody made it, thank goodness. Alright, you remember the thing, right? 3 piles, past, present, future. Remember when we get to the future, that is not set in stone, and it can change anytime you so choose it. Now, the 4th pile is only energy between past, present, and future, and then you got the bottom of the deck way over here, which you can't see. Okay? Alright. Whew. Let's figure out what the fuck is going on. Okay, this might not be attached to yesterday's reading, but it might be someone else's energy, so whoever we can help, So, in the past, you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, someone who's bold, impetuous, and a bit of a fun person, an adventurer. This is my Knight in Shining Armor in my deck. He's the reverse of the Knight of Cups. Because in my deck, Knight of Cups is the player, and Knight of Wands is not. He's just very passionate about you. Okay? Then you're dealing with the King of Hazards. This is a hardworking businessman who's good with their money, not so good with their words. Okay? And you're fighting for what's yours. Libra, you're working really hard. And you don't want to take any lip from anyone. Be it good or bad, you just want to do you. That's kind of what us Libras have been doing this year, is focusing on our work and our family. Not so much in the love department. Sometimes you want to say, fuck love, I'm tired of love, at least not right now. Maybe later, alligator, because we put up with the last decade of bullshit, and Libra, you deserve so much better. Okay? So you are competing with yourself, fighting for what's yours, and you have entered into the Fool stage, right? Oh, hell yes, you have. You are not a fool. An a fool is an insult from way back in the day. Actually, I heard it on Love Shack by B-52s today, and I thought about this card. And that's what I'm thinking about right now, is that song. You are in the Fool energy. You know, you released your baggage, you're happy, you got an extra pep in your step. Hell yeah, rock the fuck on, man. Currently, you are traveling, you're on the move, but there is some toxic energy and someone watching you. They don't like you very much, or they love you a little too much. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're in this energy where the energy is this, okay? If they can't have you, no one else can. If they can't have you, they're gonna ruin your life and make your life a miserable living hell. Trust me, I went through that shit last year and the year before, and it's not fun. So someone is definitely watching you. And this is a toxic stalker. They wish you ill will, which has got you feeling like rotten ruin, right? You're not sleeping well either. Me neither. I don't know if you could tell from my micro naps from yesterday, but I'm not sleeping so well at home. And it's not because it's not quiet. It's that toxic energy. They're trying to, stress you the fuck out. And you're trying to figure out you're like, what the fuck is this about, right? So then you're in the energy of you need to pay attention to what's going on around you and within you. Sometimes out of nowhere you'll get ideas. Like here's an example. I was sitting with my husband talking one morning, and out of nowhere I told him cops are going to be called on us. And he was like, what? And I'm like, cops are going to be called on us. And he's like, where'd you get that from? And I'm like, I don't know. It just came from nowhere, like a notification, ding ding ding, like the yellow light. I didn't make it up, but it's something that happens, right? So you need to pay attention to your intuition. It's usually right on mark. Sometimes you'll out of nowhere pull an idea out of thin air. You're very intuitive, Libra. Very smart and hardworking. In the possible future is a 6 of hazards. So someone says, do this. Hey, Libra, if you become my lawn assassin and kill those flowers over there, I'll give you this piece of meat. Yeah, I won't ever attempt that again, right? And you're like, yeah, no. No thanks. I don't want to mow your lawn for a piece of meat. I'll mow my own lawn and get my own piece of meat. Because Libra, you work for your money. You don't like... If you do for someone, it's out of kindness, there's no strings attached. You're dealing with this energy here. Or you stepped into your queen. I mean, we can step out of our Empress and Emperor mode temporarily into any actual energy we want. Because we've leveled up through each of them. Like a video game. So, this queen here is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with any of those, right? Or this could be you. Take it or leave it, right? This is someone who's very intelligent, sharp-tongued, and unscrupulous. Okay, this beautiful queen here, chilling on the couch, all old and whatnot. She's old because she's wise. She wasn't born into royalty, and she sure as hell didn't marry into royalty. Her and the King of Swords built their empire from the ground up. Think about that one. You are in the middle of building your empire from the ground up. Yeah, you're doing it alone or with someone. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are doing it because you matter and you know that the future is coming, and you want to make every second of your life matter. You're dealing with an Aries. I also think that you are you are leveling up to your Emperor mode, right? And you remember what I said? We transition through the cards. Now, regardless of what's between your legs, whether you're male or female, we each have 2 energies within us, a male and female energy, and we try to level each of those up. For the female energy, the top level is Empress, right? Or Libra card, because we are known as the Empress as well. It's obvious, but it's not well known, right? Unless you look up the definition of Empress card. But, and not a lot of people do. They don't like looking up facts. For the male, it's emperor. But you don't wake up as emperor or empress overnight. You know, you don't start your journey as them. No, you go through some heavy shit to get there. And you did. Rock the fuck on. And here's your card. You're dealing with the justice system. You're getting justice. Maybe all that toxic energy that person is sending your way is bouncing back off of you and towards them. Because you know, karma, if you wish ill on someone, you do anything bad, it comes back full circle. And sometimes it comes back tenfold, depending on how bad it is, right? It's like, think of it as like, was it Elizabeth Wuornos or whatever? Anyway, she was a serial killer. First female, I think. Well, not like first, obviously. But she was well known, right? She died in the 90s. Anyway, I like serial killers. Not because they kill, but because it's a historical fact. Like, they did the shit. It's interesting that he did it. It's wrong that they did it. But, she was a prostitute, well known. And she got picked up by this guy. And this guy, you know, I think they had, like, on the documentary, when she was with Christina Ricci, playing her girlfriend or whatever, Wuornos went, I think it's Elizabeth Wuornos, I don't know. I know her last name is Wuornos. Anyway, she went to go have sexual affair with this guy, right? Have sex, get paid so she can pay for the apartment or wherever, you know, her living expenses, because she lived day to day like they did back in the old days. Sometimes you have to live day by day and it's hard. But this guy wasn't a normal, hey, let's have sex and then here I'll pay you and then we'll go our separate ways. No, he had supplies to kill her, to torture her, kill her. You know, he's sick in the head. Well, he attempted to get her, and she got him first. Well, that encounter with him rippled a domino effect in her life. Now she didn't feel safe with any guy. You know, she had PTSD from that shit. So any guy that she went with, just a little hint of a reminder of the first guy or he wasn't like the first guy she slept with, but he was the first one who tried to kill her. But anytime she got a hint of him, she would kill him. She killed quite a few men, and she claimed that they were all trying to kill her. You know, it was PTSD, classic case. She should have I don't know how to say this. Either way sounds stupid. She should have looked for help. Okay? But back then there weren't a lot of help. It's like back then in around the same time period when Jedi women started for women, you know. My grandma helped start that out in Salt Lake. But you know, there wasn't a lot of help for mental illness. I mean, there was help, but there wasn't a lot. It wasn't well known. It was usually brushed underneath the rug, right? So she slipped under the radar for quite a while and then got caught. But she domino affected. She got rid of a lot of guys that cheated on their spouses who were lonely just because that one guy tried to murder her. Okay, and not only, you know, she's not innocent from the fact that she killed all those guys, but the fact that, I mean, it could have been prevented if she wasn't living, you know, if she had sought help. She had sought a different way of living, but that was her choice, and it domino affected, and then, you know, she died, which is sad. I don't know how I got there, to that story. Whew, that was weird. Anyway, do you get my point? Life's a domino effect of karma. That's how I got there. Okay. I was just like, I looked down at the justice card and I'm like, wait, how did I get to that story? Holy shit. I'm probably going to remember this reading. I have PTSD and short-term memory, so I don't remember most readings I do. I mean, I remember the Libra readings because I listen to those on every tarot reader's channel. But I usually just listen to them as I'm falling asleep. Not that they're boring or anything. I just like listening to their voice. Okay. So, you're getting justice or dealing with a court situation. I don't know. But that toxic energy's got you a little bit PTSD'd. Queen of Hazards. So, you got hired for a job. Your employer sees... Well, when they hired you... You know, this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Man. I can't find the words. This person hired you, right? And they've been riding your back. You need to do this, you need to do that. And they're not coming at you the right direction. But here's what I do know. Whenever I see this card, I know for a fact that this energy here that's around you, your boss, they see such great potential in you. They know you can do it. You can move mountains. It's like when I applied for this job, right? The lady was like, hey, what are your plans for the next 5 years? What do you plan on doing in 5 years? And I was like, if I tell you, you promise not to laugh? She's like, okay. And I'm like, I'm going to start my own security guard business. Because fucking working for all these other companies, they're not doing me no good. They're all flawed in one way or another. And I don't know, it's... So far, the one I'm working for is pretty decent. So, I'm not complaining there. They're about quantity, or quality, not quantity. Yeah. Anyway, so they're riding your back, but they're not coming at you at the right direction, you know, the way that you need to be nurtured. They are giving you criticism, but they know that you can take it and grow within the company, which is awesome. Oh, you're dealing with a page. This person has the stock ticket. What do you mean, Empress or Libra Empress? What I mean is that if you're hungry, you go to this person and they know exactly where you can find help for food, where you can find help for rent, community action, workforce services. You know how it goes. Donate blood. Do your part. Be smart. Okay, so 3 of Cups. Okay. Libra Empress, you're weird. I know I am. Okay. Libra, somewhere between past, present, and future. I would like to say congrats. You've got one of the 4 options here. 1, you just got married. Congrats. Or, you know, you're reunioning with someone. Congrats if they're decent and they treat you well, because you know you deserve to be treated like an empress that you are, or an emperor. Alright? No matter what your gender is. Okay. 2 is you're pregnant or they're pregnant. Congrats. Either way, you know, you've got a blessing there. A mini-me. The 3rd one is that you come up with this great idea that's going to shake the world. Congrats on that. I can't wait to hear your ideas when it comes to light. The 4th one is that you're working with someone at work. You know, a partner, but not a sexual partner, you know, not in that sense. More as in a work partner who you and them are teaming up to take on something great, to really change perspectives and help build within your company. You know, that you're not just taking from the company by being there and taking money. You know, you're actually putting in effort to help the company grow because you believe in them and you believe in the cause that they are doing. Money's good, granted, but being there is more fulfilling to you. I keep taking drinks, sorry. I'm really thirsty. Okay, you're indecisive. What is new? you're trying to take in so much and make a decision, and it's just, but you know, you're making a decision, you're very patient, you're patiently thinking about it, and you've got your 10 of Cups here, family. The world's going to hell, you're just content being with your family, be it if you have children or not, you know, or if you are still a child at heart. Don't ever lose that. I mean, gosh, being a kid's fun. Except for when you were a kid, then you were like, I want to be an adult, it'd be fun. And then you get to be an adult and it's like, bills? What? Lame. You're getting a high five from the undead, so you're getting help, financial rewards, hell yes. You're able to come together with someone who you weren't seeing eye to eye with, okay? And you're not fighting anymore, but you're still struggling and juggling responsibilities somewhere. Holy shit. Okay. Swords, wands, swords. Okay. We all know, Libra, that you have a smart mouth on you. And you say some shit that really, well, it can piss people off, but it also changes their perspective. Okay? But you're burning bridges. Oh, baby, yes, you are. You are done with the bullshit, but be careful not to burn the wrong bridges, okay? Misunderstandings can happen. That doesn't, you're an perfectly perfect human being. We all make mistakes. Sometimes as Libras, it's hard to own up to those mistakes, because what we try to do is we try to always be right and always be in the right, like, the right lane. You know what I mean? You know, we don't like to rock the boat unless we absolutely have to. And once we rock the boat, oh my God, we black out and people get scared. And yeah, we don't like going dark, Libra, but sometimes we have to put a bitch in their place. That's just how it is. Alright, be it male or female. And that's kind of what's going on here is you're weeding out the bad people. See, you're competing, and you don't like to compete with anybody but yourself. You know, you want to continue to grow. And you completed your tasks, right? You're very persistent. You have a lot of willpower. But you are dealing with the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So either that, or you are dealing this energy where you're being really stubborn and authoritative. Or you know someone like that is driving you fucking hog wild nuts. When I said that as Libras we like to be in the right, what I meant by that was this. We try not to step on toes. You know, we're very factual, fact-based. And so if we make a mistake, we will own up to it. But we try not to make mistakes. We're perfectionists, as that is how it goes. So, it's a rarity when Libras fuck up. It really is. And if a Libra gets played too much, a Libra will play back. They're good at mind games. Trust me. Like here's an example, alright? All the people I've been with have all fucking played me. Like hardcore played me for a fool. Everyone wants to leave Libra for someone else and then come crawling back. Well, the husband was the last straw. When he pulled the shit he pulled, I snapped. I was like, I'm done with long-term relationships. I'm done with the bullshit and the drama. I think I'm gonna become a Job Corps whore. What's that, might you say? It's slang. If you went to Job Corps, you know what a Job Corps whore is. It's where you don't want an actual relationship anymore. It's kind of like homie hopping. I don't even think people use that word anymore either. I've been in Job Corps for years, but Basically, it's where you're so sick of commitment because that, you give your all and all you get back is nothing. And it's ridiculous. It's just fucking ridiculous. So then you start to think, well, you know what? I don't want anything serious anymore. This fool thinks he can play me? Well, fuck him. Okay? I will go and I will find a friend and we will become friends with benefits. Oh, there will be no connection, no commitment, nothing. I don't have to worry about holding his hand and bringing him home to the family. No. Yeah, that's just purely sex, and yeah, we're friends, so that's decent. Then you go and you're like, it's kind of nice to not have to worry about, being in the third party because there's no actual commitment, no strings attached here. Granted, you could get an STD if they're doing the same thing with other people too. So, I mean, if you're sleeping with them, you're definitely sleeping with everybody because they've slept with everybody. So, your numbers and your odds are, they just keep growing. It's like I was watching Degrassi Junior High. I was watching Degrassi Junior High, and it's like back in the 80s, and Snake's younger. He's no longer a teacher. Well, not yet anyway. This is before. And he's sitting there, and, all the kids in the classroom have letters on their cards, and when all the kids sit down, they're done shaking hands or whatnot, right? And the teacher goes, okay, will the kid with the letter A on their red card stand up, please? So Snake stands up. He's got the A. And the teacher goes, and you gotta remember this is in the 80s, so it's very controversial, right? They were touching on subjects that a lot of people didn't want to touch on. But this was a good teaching method it wasn't even sex education, it was like math class, so I guess it just was to get the kids thinking. What Snake stands up with his letter, right? And the teacher goes, Snake, your A stands for AIDS. Snake, you've got AIDS. And Snake's like, wait, what? And the teacher's like, okay, each of you had 4 people shake your hands. I want all the people that Snake shook hands with to stand up. So they all stood up, right? And and then the teacher goes, now, each of you shook 4 hands. I want whoever shook each of these people's hands to stand up. And the rest of the class stands up. And the teacher, each time he goes, now y'all have AIDS. It's like an STD lesson, right? When you sleep with someone, I mean, your chances go up, okay? I'm not saying everybody has AIDS. And if they have, and it's not even a bad thing either, right? It happens. Life is unpredictable. But it's like that when you sleep with someone. You're sleeping with everybody without having to sleep with them. Do you know what I mean? Which is weird, but I mean, it's like a networking spider web. Anyway, I'm still watching the show. It's pretty good. I like watching 80s shows. Anyway, sorry for sidetracking, my beautiful Libras. Your bottom of the card is the King of Wands. So, you're dealing with an entrepreneur. This guy here, he's so great. Oh my gosh. He's the king. The only thing I don't agree with on him is that I don't really understand how he blew off his leg. What the hell was he doing? Did he step on a landmine on accident? We'll never know, because it doesn't tell it in the story. Don't believe me? Go to my tarot card playlist and look. Look him up. I have a playlist dedicated to my cards. If you want to learn about them, they have their stories and stuff. But so he blew off his leg, right? But he's not whining about it. It's like you, Libras. You're not whining about the past relationship anymore. You said, fuck it, I'm gonna work on me. I know what I want in life. I'm not gonna dedicate my everything to these people anymore and get nothing in return, because that's just how it goes, all the damn time. People will take advantage of you, Libra. They do. They see you and they go, doormat, and you're like, you know, greeting them with open arms, and then you realize later you're like, that son of a bitch. Damn it. And we are attracted, a lot of Libras are attracted to fire signs. We feed the fire, especially when it's sexual or when we're fighting with them, because them fucking fire signs, let me tell you something, they are smart. And they can bounce some shit off you. And you know what's funny is, as Libras, we find intelligence very sexy. We're all up in the mind. And that's a rarity, because most people think that intelligence is dumb and that the body is sexy. And as Libras, we carry both. We're intelligent, which is so sexy. And it's cherished in a mate, when we mate, right? Not just the body, but it's just, you know, I don't know. I'm just gibbering on. I'm sorry. Don't leave a comment telling me you don't want to hear me gibber on. I don't want to hear it. It's my channel that I put up for all of us. And if this is your way of getting to know me. Now I'm sorry that I don't remember yesterday's tarot reading, and I promise you I was not drunk. I was micro-napping through the whole fucking thing, which is horrible. I haven't done a micro-nap in like a month and a half. Alright. So, what's new? Being stalked? Fighting for what's ours, starting fresh, traveling away from the eyes of the stalker and toxic energy. I mean, last week I do remember bits of it. I remember that we were, and I don't even think I said this, but I know for a fact, like from the reading, that the toxic energy was coming from a fucking Pisces. Like, not just a Pisces, I mean like a water sign. I'm sorry, Pisces just popped up. But, you know, we've been cool, calm, and collective. God, don't you feel like a rag doll being pulled in different directions? Maybe that person's gonna come back. Maybe this is us crawling away. They're fighting over us. And we're gonna say some shit. Yeah. Because we've been struggling. And we're able to sit down with someone and tell them, fuck off. I mean, that's a difficult decision there. Ooh. Alright. Keep being amazing. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Libra Empress. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. And join me again for next time's tarot. Alright? And if you need a personal tarot reading, let me know. I'll do a personal tarot reading for you. I only charge like $5, and you get the whole past, present, future, possible, any energy attached. That's like the 4th pile or whatever. I just added a really long name to it. Pile 4. What is behind pile 4? Oh, a bunch of crazy shit. And the bottom of the deck, obviously. Alright. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening to me during my lunch break, my really long lunch break. But it won't be lunch break when you watch this in the morning, because it'll be tomorrow. Love you. Bye, my beautiful leaps.